Hey guys. Hey man.
Hi there.
So all right, I'll just start off this little Twitch interview right now. Hey guys, I'm here with Godde, the winner of I guess we're calling it the Dogi tournament.
Yeah, you could. I guess you could call it that.
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, I'm actually I'll just start off this good on
this
you for
little Twitch
winning the
interview right
tournament.
now.
I was rooting for you the entire time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So during the so who were you most afraid to fight throughout the entire time?
I'd say Gunshin because my track record against him is not that good. We maybe have like something like 50-50, I think, win rate, something.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I noticed you managed to make it all the way to the top of the 1v1 ladder, and Gunshin was pretty like right below you.
Yeah, he seemed reluctant to play me. I was willing to play him, but now I got to play him at least.
That was good. I didn't actually see your fight. Was it really close or?
Um, I wouldn't say it was that close. He hasn't. There's a new meta, like you're doing doxes instead of ants, I'd say. So he was making ant tanks and trying to rely on those, and I could just overrun them with my doxes. But yeah,
Yeah, in well, I think it was maybe two or 3 days ago when you and Matiz were fighting. That was pretty much all you guys were doing, air and doxes. So
yeah,
it
yeah,
seems to
exactly.
be the new meta right now. I only
Yeah,
really saw vehicles used like maybe in two of the games, or at least the two of the games that I was casting, and I think I casted like six. So yeah.
yeah, I haven't done the math on how good they are, but they seem kind of crappy now, and they're much slower than doxes. So I think ants are pretty, or pounders as they're called now, are pretty bad now.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the whole orbital on the first builder, the teleporter, all of that, the new patch really in general?
Yeah, I like it. Planet versus planet, if you have like two single planets against the other, seems to be kind of hard to battle it out. It seems to stalemate if you can't get a hold on the planet.
Hmm.
But I think the problem was that I had against Matisse. He was going air and doxes, like which I think is the best meta,
Yeah.
the best strategy currently, and I couldn't get a hold on the planet. But Flak might change that because Flak, I noticed that in this game, it was really good against
Yeah.
airplanes.
It you'd bring in like a group of bombers and the flax would just take care of them in no time. So.
Yeah, so if you can get up Flak, you might be able to hold it against the air,
Hmm.
which might otherwise dominate. And then if you can transfer to Slammers, advanced K-bots, you might be able to beat that,
Yeah.
I think.
So have you gotten to a chance to try out the new navy yet, or?
Uh, just a quick look. It's very slow,
Oh my,
so
yeah, it's really slow. I feel as the patch is right now, really blue bottles can only be used for defense, like viably only be used for defense. I mean, you could, I'm sure you could try using them for offense, but I don't remember whose game it was that they had a good portion of water in their game, and basically they tried using ships, and it just wouldn't work at all. Like it would take like 10 to 20 minutes to arrive at the destination that they'd want. So, it's really, it's more of defense right now. Do you feel it should be faster, or do you like it as it is?
well, what I'm used to is that ships are very powerful and pretty fast as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like they match land units in speed.
Yeah.
So, and since land units and sea units don't compete, like they don't
Yeah.
go against each other. So I think it's more like you have coastal guns. Like the pelters used to be good, but now I'm not sure how good they are against ships. But maybe.
Mm. Yeah.
so. it depends on their intentions with sea and how sea combat is gonna work.
Yeah, interesting. Um, okay, and how do you feel about the pace of the game so far? Do you feel they're just right? Too slow? Too fast? Because
In terms,
a lot of players right now are saying that it's the pace of the game is a little too fast. You need like too high of an APM to play properly. You know, stuff like that.
yeah, I agree with that. I'm one of the in the camp that wants to reduce micro as much as possible. So yeah, I think it's too much micro.
Interesting, interesting. Um, yeah, I don't know if you heard the interview I had with Matiz just before the tournament, and he was actually saying that he wanted more micro in the game. So,
Well, I think you will get more tactical micro once the units gets fleshed out, so you can
hmm
combine different units and use them together.
okay,
So I think I think both camps can be satisfied in that regard. But I don't think does he want more clicking micro, like more APM micro.
no, I think he just wanted more ability to like actually like control your units and start kiting, kind of like how it is in StarCraft, where you can kite a lot of damage and
Yeah, because
yeah.
I have a hard time if it's automated, which I'm also in favor of automation
hmm
where it's possible. I can see it working, but if it's manual kiting, it doesn't scale well. You can only keep up kiting at one or two, a few locations at once.
Yeah.
So
And especially where in your combat with Matiz, you were pretty much attacking him from like 3 or 4 directions at all times, just constantly pushing forward from all the directions. So I can definitely see your point where that micro would be a pain just to have to focus on all your work, all your units at the same time.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
But it's sort of already like that now because if you're not watching or paying attention, might just be sending your unit into a defensive line, and so it's kind of like that early game, at least when you don't know where the enemy defense is.
Okay, okay. So out of all your fights during this tournament, which one would you say was your favorite?
Definitely the last one. It was yeah. We got to orbital play. We had pretty much different strategies from the start. He chose to go for slammers, and I chose to go for advanced air and ants.
hmm
I mean doxes.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys definitely had some different build orders and strategies. So I noticed like you in the tournament, you were maybe finished like your first 3 games just lightning fast. By the time you were in the semifinals, like only a few people have started their round 2. It was actually ridiculous. So you had so much time to kill, didn't you?
Yes, I was watching replays and chatting with some friends, and yeah.
Good, good.
But but those games, yeah, most of them were close start positions, and we had I usually engage in commanded duels, and if you win a commanded duel, effectively you kill the enemy commander, so they are usually pretty decisive.
Yeah. Um, that's actually what I liked about the last game. You guys were pretty much on opposite sides. You guys were nice and spread out, whereas compared to like from what I saw in all the other rounds, you guys the everyone else's spawns point were pretty much practically right beside each other. So this game definitely went on for longer, and you definitely saw the tier 2 push helping out a lot. Uh, yeah. So going on from this patch and forward, what are you looking forward to, and what do you think needs to be fixed, and etc.
Um, well, there's a lot of balance changes and bug fixes, but in general, I like to see more like user customization, like controlling the camera. And I hope they take the step in favor of automation, so we have more automations, like automated kiting, for example.
Okay.
Uh, that's my personal opinion. And I hope they flesh out the orbital play. I'm not sure if you can get like planet-to-planet combat if you have only two planets to be good.
Hmm.
But as long as you have like asteroids that you can destroy the main planets, you might still have good play even if you don't have, yeah, even if planet to planet combat doesn't work that well. So yeah, balance and bug fixes and more unit diversity and defining the roles of the different units. So every unit is at least useful in some instances of the game.
Interesting, interesting. I actually really liked your suggestion where it was two planets and one asteroid to limit planetary stalemate as much as possible. It was,
Yeah,
yeah, that was actually a great suggestion on you.
yeah. Thank you.
No
Uh,
problem.
I wasn't I wasn't so sure that we should have it in the tournament because people have to set up planets and stuff, but it worked out all right,
Yeah.
I'd say.
So, what is this, like your second or third tournament win?
Second turn win, I think. Yes.
Well done, well done. And yeah, so you're pretty much just gonna join pretty much all the tournaments, try to become a major player. That was really good. So yeah, you're great. So what are you gonna do on from now? Just pretty much just keep playing games, practice, etc. Yeah. What? So as well, no, sorry. What I meant was basically what's your main meta? What do you like going for first? I noticed that you like going for docks. Um,
Well, that's just in the current patch
yeah.
because I think doxes are best,
Yeah.
are the best option. Maybe the slammer thing could also work, but I don't see that working out well against like heavy airplay. If you can easily bomb a bunch of a bunch of slammers advanced bots easily.
Yeah.
So it depends. If you can
Interesting.
get up flak, maybe.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, yeah, that was actually a lot of fun, and I'm sorry I don't actually have that many questions for you to ask. It's really just wanted to see how you felt about the tournament and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I'm done. Do you have anything you'd like to talk about, or?
Mm. Oh, I like to thank Uber for bringing us this game, and they really improved a lot of the game in this patch. I say, added a
Mm-hmm.
lot of interesting content.
All right. All right. Well, I have to go. Sorry for making this so quick, but thank you for doing this little short interview with me. You did really great, and I can't wait to see the next tournament and see how you fare up against the other players again.
Yeah, thank you. It was nice talking with you.
Yeah, you too. All right, well, I'm gonna go, so see you later.
Yeah, take care.
All right, guys. So that was just a really quick interview with Goad. I'm sorry I couldn't make it longer. One, I didn't have too many questions to ask him. I kind of just wanted to get a feel for how he felt about the tournament, how he felt about his playing, kind of stuff like that. Ask him on where he wanted to go on to where he wanted the gameplay to kind of go. But I have to go right now. So that was a lot of fun. I had fun streaming this entire tournament and all of that. It's been really fun. So see you later, guys.